Indeedy do.
Good morning.
Well, hello, ladies.
I'm hearing it twice.
Oh
Hey,
no.
you got something else on, right?
And Father Fish is wearing his Santa hat. He found it.
Somebody got it figured out, Cass?
It's not me. I paused and muted mine.
Is it mine? Is it mine?
Yeah, maybe it's you.
It's not me. I paused and muted mine.
Somebody's on.
Let me see.
Probably.
Could it be me? It's me. I was using the other browser.
Oh. I was like,
Oh,
I know it's not me because I'm
Right.
looking at all my stuff.
I had two browsers open. My bad.
Well, good
Yeah,
morning,
dear.
Cassie.
Good morning, Joey.
And Father Fish, I said you found your hat, your Santa hat.
I
Awesome.
did.
Awesome.
You like it?
Yeah.
I do.
Like
I
Yeah.
mean, you look like Santa. How could we
Glad
not like
to
it?
Right.
You look just like
I was like, is today hat day or is it tomorrow?
I
Tomorrow.
think we were
Tomorrow's
going to
hat
do
day.
tomorrow is official hat day.
Yeah, I just figured I did that.
He
Since I
just wanted
found
to
it.
jump.
I was going to do it early, but
He wanted to one up us,
I have to
Cass.
take
You know
my
how
kid's
it
hat.
I have a picture wearing this hat, and my eyes look closed. So what I did was I kind of propped them open, and it looks pretty good.
That's called the opposite of, what is it, smiling with your eyes? That's the opposite.
The opposite, yeah.
All right.
It's smiling, you
Funny.
squint them.
Startled, shocked, amazed,
Woo!
wonder.
Yeah.
Canistio, hello, Canistio.
We got a new
So-
person, Kate Hartley.
Oh, nice.
Hello, Kate. Catfish Terry, Aquarium Cop. Breon Farrell. T-Bone. Monster Fish Gal. Nicholas. T-Bone's getting links in. That's good.
Yeah.
And Lori's
link this
back,
way,
and
so
she's posting links.
they're working.
Sharpie,
Yeah.
GRB, Fishing Tactics.
Finally.
Lee Wilcox. Monster Fish Gal, GRB. We got Brian Farrell. Papa Shrimp. James Handy. P&J.
See, I pronounce that hand without the E.
Mastermind Show was up here yesterday saying hello.
Yes.
Kate has a question for you, Father
Yeah.
Fish. Did you see
Oh,
What
good. Right out of the gate. We got a question.
All
right
right.
out of the gate? She said,
Yeah,
hey,
go
Father
ahead.
Fish,
Yes.
can I use dirt mix to grow veggies and herbs too? I don't know.
Sure.
Do you want to grow veggies and herbs in your
They
aquarium?
might not grow aquatically. I mean, you could try it.
Or do you want to use his substrate for your garden?
Yeah, that works too. Oh, dear. Look
We
at the
have another new person. Did you see Jason CYR? Jason Sir?
Jason Sear.
Sear?
Jason Sear. Yeah.
James Handy.
Hello, Jason Sear.
Mastermind Show yesterday new. Jason Sear. Hello, hello. Nice to see you, Jason.
Yes.
Tisha. Hello, Tisha. Hope you had a great birthday yesterday. Emily Stevens. Hello, Emily. Nice to see you.
Brienne has a question. I guess she must have gotten something you sent her. She's asking, could I get another algae scraper?
Oh, she must have gotten your sticker package.
Yeah, she got the sticker package.
Nice.
Yeah, just send a message to fatherfish at fatherfish.net and ask for whatever it is you want. You might get it.
I don't know.
Depends whether you've been naughty or nice. How do I do
I'm
this?
sure Brienne has been
They
nice.
got it.
Shula sent it. So
I got
I'm
Jason's
asking
last
Jason
name right.
who said it correctly.
I know that one.
I said sir and you said seer.
It's seer.
Sear.
I'm guessing seer.
Oh, goodness. Jason said he's very naughty.
Uh,
I've been with a lady that was helping my son with his phonetics and phonics and stuff, and we were seeing her for almost a year, so I learned like the correct pronunciations for during that time. Hopefully, it stuck with me. I don't know.
well, the problem is some of these names, are pronounced differently in different areas.
Yeah, names are different altogether because
It depends on whether there's more of a French background or what
Well,
and where you are in the country.
and it also made me realize why English is so difficult.
It is.
So hard.
oh,
So
the
I'm not
oh, hello,
seeing
P&J.
any other questions. Are you, Cass?
Sharpies has a long statement about his grow out tub.
Statement. Yeah. Go ahead and read.
That's funny. Yeah, go ahead, Kat.
I don't know if there was something before that because it said that grow out tub of mine that randomly generates cribs has been at it again. There are 3 adults in there now somehow.
Oh, nice.
Yes, you haven't checked it for a while.
Oh, James has a question, I think,
Probably
above that at 911.
9/11.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'm going to leave you on that one. I got to get running to the pool now.
all right.
I've enjoyed being here and popping in to say hi.
You bet. Nice to have you.
And then after you finish that, somebody's got another little question on where to get your.
You guys have a good stream. I'll be lurking.
Okay.
All
Bye,
right.
Cassie. Have fun.
Bye.
At the pool.
Bye, Cass. Have a nice day.
I sit in the car and
See
learn.
you
I
tomorrow.
know, but
All right.
at least maybe the kids have fun.
They do.
All
All
right.
right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
So did you get that question, Father? Finished?
no. Where was it?
Okay. Well, one question is Glassbox would like to know where to order your premixed additives, and I would say Get Gills,
Get
correct?
Gills, yeah.
Okay. Yep. So if you go on Get Gills, you can find the Father Fish store, and you can.
Yeah, it's probably on the
stores.
website as well, but it certainly is on Get Gills.
Yeah. Is that the easiest way to order it? Get Gills right now?
Yeah, it works.
Okay.
Yeah,
That will work.
I
So
check it
anyway,
every day.
they'll give you an option to look for stores. If you click the store button, you can find Father Fish. That's the easiest way to find it.
Oh, right. Oh, why am I yawning?
Boy, you need some coffee. Do you make coffee?
I did. I've got
Did you drink any coffee?
about 2/3 of a cup.
Okay, I'm like, you can make it, but if you don't drink it.
Yeah, I need to make another pot.
Okay. Well, you could do that. She was saying
Oh,
something at 9/11. Oh, no, I think you did it already. Never mind.
there are Mary Pages in the chat.
Is she? Hello, Mary. I scrolled back to try to find questions, so now I'm scrolling the other way.
Tisha says she thinks English is easy. Dutch or Frisian are a lot harder. Yeah, I've heard the hardest language to learn is Frisian.
Oh, okay. I mean,
There's a polyglot, a young kid who's like in his 18, late teens, early 20s, who knows 100 languages.
wow.
And he took the challenge of learning Frisian, spent 1 week, and mastered it in a week. Nice. Amazing.
Sorry.
What?
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at Aquarium Cop at 9:14.
I don't know, Roman, if we can get it into Canada. We may not be able to.
Oh, I can tell you, we tried to ship a package to Canada yesterday for Christmas, and they said they've closed the border, not accepting any packages. That's what they told us
Really?
yesterday. Yeah,
That's
we were just trying to
crazy.
ship some T-shirts. No.
Wow.
So, not sure, at least right now, if that can happen. So did you see Aquarium Cop's statement? Made me laugh.
Where's that?
9:14.
9:14. I have a
9:14.
question. What is it normal to feel so happy over watching a father fish show?
See, I knew that would make you smile.
Oh my. It's so nice to hear.
It is. Doesn't it make you feel good?
Yeah, it does.
Do you think you could pass out a wrench?
Yeah, we can do that. Let me
Could you give Dreamweaver Aquatics a wrench this morning because they have been back a few times? Oh boy. All the pressure of trying to say hi. Field some questions for you.
uh,
Let's see. Alex says.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Right. Crazy Alex.
It's actually funny, but what if it worked? A new carrier pigeon.
Breon Farrell. We'll make sure they're too. I don't know.
No, I think, Alex, we should put powder in the helium balloons and send them across the border.
Welsh.
Oh, now she wants 2 scrapers.
I saw that.
Okay.
Sharpie says, and then there's Welsh, like playing Scrabble with all the vowels removed, replaced with L's and W's. Monster
Right.
gal.
Well, and I just heard from people saying that our, English is hard, especially in the U.S., because we use so much slang. And I know we do. We all do. It'll show up in a dictionary. I can tell you that.
All right, let me go. I need to do live chat here. I'm in top chat.
You're in top chat. Okay.
Live chat.
But you know what? You're in top chat, but we didn't have a music glitch this morning. It was the first morning, and I was actually just laughing to myself, like, this is the first morning without a glitch.
That's because I did not. Well, we did have a glitch, but it wasn't mine. That's because I did not open the YouTube link until after we started. Yeah.
Aha.
That's
now you figured it out.
Really.
All right, that's cool. Hey, I got a question for you. If we don't see somebody else's question, and it came into my mind yesterday when we were talking.
Breon, the scrapers do not have razor blades.
What'd she say? Well, it's safer for her to use the razor blades. Yeah, if that's what you're getting at.
No, Breon, the scrapers do not have razor blades.
Oh,
no, they're like credit cards, only more rigid.
Yeah, and it will work the same way.
What's your question?
You won't cut yourself.
Right.
So, we're obviously we talk about dirty tanks and deep substrate every day.
Great.
So, I guess my question would be, you do your mix and, you talk about especially how important it is to put the iron oxide in. I've done a couple of dirty tanks here, and I have not put a lot of extra stuff in. I mean, truthfully, I throw in some oyster shell, sometimes some crushed pork, whatever I have on hand. And I just go with it because the couple tanks I set up, that's what I had at the time, and I didn't want to wait. But I have a lot of iron in my water to the point where it leaves pink in the tubs. Yeah. It drips and it's pink. And I have lime, so much lime that it rots out a kitchen faucet in about 2-3 years. It literally just eats the workings away. I have to replace it every 3 years. So if I have all that in my natural well water, do you feel that you would have to boost your dirted mixture as much as maybe someone that's on municipal water?
Well, it would not seem so.
Yeah. I
And
mean, my plants are growing fine.
yeah, I think you're probably right. Um, it's really in response to Wallstead's comment that the plants started suffering after a year. She felt as though the
Okay.
nutritional value of the soil did not exceed a year. Now, she also said a couple of other things along those lines. She said that the precipitative value of mulm and waste going into the soil breaks down and um, creates new nutrition. Bard says, yeah, while that may be true, it takes so long it's of no consequence. Now, if your tank is 1 year old, it's probably of no consequence. But if your tank is 3 to 5 years old, then it is of consequence because it will have been moving through that soil, albeit very slowly, at a constant rate for 2 to 3 years or more, and will have restored the soil. So my theory is that I put the additives in, and this last time I went absolutely overboard. I threw in so much and so many different kinds in a little 10-gallon tank. It's much to see what would happen as anything else,
Okay.
but also to kind of prove a point that you really can't overdo it. So long as it's capped, you're going to create
All right.
some chemical processes in there, but they're gonna do their thing down under. They're gonna do that under that sand cap. They may release some gases, but the gases are gases.
Right.
It's not like poison water. It's gas. It dissipates. It goes into the air. It doesn't hang around in the water. Um, I believe that the longer you have a tank set up, the better the balance is, the better the cycling is. The balancing means cycle. I decided my next video, I'm gonna ask the question, what is a balanced aquarium? I'm gonna try to answer that question
Yeah, I think
because
that would be
that
good.
kind of gets to the heart of the whole thing. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, what in fact is a balanced aquarium? And when do
That
you
is a
have
good
a
one.
balanced aquarium? And when do you know you have a balanced aquarium?
Exactly.
And
Right.
when do you know it's out of balance?
Those
You
are really
know,
good points. Yeah.
yeah, I have a tank right now, my big 200, that has the discus and angels in it. It is suddenly, as of the end of last week, it started crashing. I started pulling dead fish out of it. Well, we finally did about a 90% water change on it yesterday, and it's looking a little better, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened. That tank's been set up for many, many years.
Right.
All of a sudden, it's decided to crash. Don't know why.
Okay.
So we're fiddling with that to see. But it obviously got out of balance for
Right.
whatever reason. I think one of the things that happened was I had a number of very big Amazon swords in it, and I yanked them all out to sell them. Had four giant Amazon swords that had been in there for a good while,
So
and
that
ripping
could
them
have
all
done it.
out may well have
Yeah.
disturbed the balance of the O2 in the water.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
Well, like you said, you take them out gently, but you could have brought some stuff up then, and then not having them in there, and they have to be absorbing a lot.
Yeah, there's
Jeez.
another possibility too. I just put a very big pair of Waru in the tank.
Okay.
Now, I
Yeah.
do know that discus, for example, will release hormones that are um, harmful to small discus. And it's a distinct and they do that when they're paired off and they're ready to breed, and they create a hormonal zone around their breeding territory, the
Mm-hmm.
discus do, that precludes any other discus maturing in that zone and threatening the pair. It's very possible that these two Waru have released something similar, because only the small angels are affected and they're clamp finned. Now I've taken them out and
Yeah.
I've put them in a completely different system and they've revived.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that exactly? you
I
know,
don't know. Almost like you said, almost like they're being, kind of forced out and just like,
the
okay,
be
I'll just hide
yeah,
over
right.
here. Yeah.
We don't want you guys here.
I'll
Get out.
stay over here and stay small
Right, right,
and just
right.
stay
Same
out of sight.
point. I mean, I know that happens.
It
Um,
does.
it's happened interspe or yeah, intraspecies,
Mm-hmm.
inter, whatever. So I don't know. It's just strange stuff. Chattanooga Ed, nice to see you. He's
Yes.
going back to sleep. Wake up,
Um,
man, wake up.
so, so you have a lot. You have, some people commenting about the balanced aquariums in here. And yes, good morning, Ed. So I don't know if you want to read any of their
Oh,
comments.
Cynthia's here. Wonderful. Nice to see you,
Hello,
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
We've
So,
been missing Cynthia. She's had a hard month or so of it, with the weather and tornadoes and
yes.
school and everything else.
Yes, and she's managed to get in here a couple times lately, and that's nice. So anyway, yeah, people were, just saying some stuff about the balanced aquariums. All right, Father Fish. Oh,
Yes.
Canicio has one at 927. That might be. I haven't read through it, so. Oh. Did you see it?
No.
Okay. It's Father Fish. I just had a koi tank crash on me when I removed the driftwood. The BB
Huh.
on the driftwood suddenly was not there. Beneficial bacteria suddenly was not there to keep the tank in balance, and I lost. Sorry, I lost fish before I figured out the driftwood, that removing the driftwood was the problem. Yeah. So
Right.
I know, and we all do things like that. We just do something, we move it around, and we don't think about it or how much of an impact it might have on your aquarium.
Yeah, and Canisteo and Aquarium Cup both made kind of the same point, that
Right.
Canisteo said part of balancing tanks is being in balance with your tank.
Right.
Lee's saying the same thing, except he's saying something silly. So
Well,
he's saying my fish love me no matter what. I
well, there
think
you go.
that may or may not be true, Lee. But what we do know is that you love your fish no matter what.
That's right.
Yeah, Aquarium Cop says he can see a problem in his tank in 3 seconds. Oh, absolutely right.
Yes.
I am so attuned to my system here. I can walk down a row and I'll know if there's a dead fish. I'll know if there's a temperature fluctuation, if
Mm-hmm.
a tank is too much water in it, if there's an airline open. I mean, there's so many cues you learn to pick up along the way.
Well, absolutely. That's why I do my water changes the way I do. I don't necessarily do a whole rack. I just walk around, look at things, and make a mental note and say, okay, I need to do these.
That's interesting.
Same
Jason
idea.
feeds us fish once. Huh.
What'd you say? Who are you talking about?
Jason feeds his salt every 3 days and his fresh once a day. Most people do the opposite. They'll feed their salt every 3 days. I can't feed my salt every 3 days. Saltwater fish are much more demanding on food. Um, I do it kind of the opposite.
I haven't had a saltwater tank in 30 years, so I can't comment.
Lee says Sue has a hormonal zone.
She has a hormonal what?
Zone.
Oh.
Hormonal zones. Yeah, actually, it's not Sue that does. It's you, Lee. You're the one with the hormonal zone, and it comes out like lightning bolts. It's not really a zone
Zone.
so much as it is being in the target zone.
Sort of a direct path.
Zap. Uh,
Oh, Cynthia says, we are okay now, Father Fish. I am just a bit busy because it's the final examination week. So she's been busy with school.
oh, okay. Okay, well,
We understand.
all
Cynthia.
going well, Cynthia.
Yeah.
You got interesting stuff. All right, I'm going to need to take a break here.
Okay, we'll do a little song. I'll get a coffee.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a tune here. Oh my.
Well, I guess in the end, yeah, we do all what we do because we love fish. Yep.
I think.
I think that's what it all boils down to.
I think.
I mean, because we're just creating extra work for ourselves.
Really. All right.
I don't have to have all these tanks. I just do.
All right. We're going to do Mary.
Okay.
To keep my tanks from getting frightful, plants and sand will make it delightful. It's just I got nowhere to go. Get the hose, let it blow, let it blow. It doesn't show signs of stopping. Water change keeps it popping. Make sure your lights are way down low. Get the hose, let it blow, let it blow. When we finally bid each other good night, we can join the Discord forum. Making fish, keeping a delight. Make sure to keep your fishies warm. Now our troubles are sliding. No more plants and fish are dying. As long as we have Father Fishy show. Let it flow, let it go, love you show.
Hello, Mary. Mary, try and sort this one out. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Instrumental break. talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. 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 Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish. I think that one will do.
I'm right. Whew. Goodness sakes. Aquarium cop, what is it normal to feel so, oh yeah, we did that,
We
right.
did
To
that.
feel
Oh, you
happy.
are way up there.
Oh, I really am, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
scroll way
probably,
back.
let's see, get back in a,
Oh, I know. I was looking at this one. Dreamweaver Aquatic says, "What is average pH of your dirted tanks?" Sorry if this has been asked before.
okay, thanks, Betsy. Bye-bye. Well, it's 75 to 80 typically. Although I just refilled that tank that I was talking about with RO water. So I'm going to have to go in and add some um, carbonate and baking soda. Get the pH up and get the KH up. I got to do that today. I don't want to forget. But I do want to check it. And I also need to call the water company today and find out what the water is because apparently it's changed. One of my chemist friends came in and said that
Right.
his water is testing differently, and he claims to have the same water I do. Well, I was told he doesn't, but what do I know? So anyway, I got a couple of questions I need to get answered.
Yeah, for yourself. Amber Ribot has a question. It says, "Do you put soil in saltwater substrate? Also, saltwater is different than freshwater. So, how do you get the bacteria going for saltwater?"
Same deal. It's exactly the same. It's really no different at all. Um, it helps if you can get to the sea and get some mud from the ocean or a gulf or otherwise some kind of a seabed, or if you can buy some. Um, there are companies that sell it. I haven't done that, but I can do that. I can do um, miracle mud,
Oh,
mud
yeah,
from the sea. Yeah,
I've heard of that. Yeah.
yeah.
Aquarium Cop says, "Since the virus, I've noticed the city water has been adding things to the water. I'm guessing to prevent the virus or something like that." Anyway, just my
Do we need
opinion,
to?
not a fact. But
Yeah.
yeah, you're probably right. They are putting more stuff in the water.
Do we need to preemptively remove Lee's wrench?
Well, there's been
We're getting warned.
yeah, there's been a few things, I guess.
Is that right? Let me um let me do that. Father Fish.
Hey Lou, it's Corinne. I called you about getting well today.
Yes.
Yeah, are you out there now?
Yes.
Okay, how long do you plan on being out there?
I'm at the shop. I'll be here until 4.
Oh, okay. I'm supposed to make one. Where are you located?
On Venice Avenue, just before the bridge going over to the island, in Father Fish Aquarium.
Oh, is that where you are?
Yep,
Okay. All
yep,
right, Father Fish Aquarium.
yeah,
You have a sale there?
yep. I do.
All right. Okay. Then we'll see you at some point this morning.
Okay, you bet.
All right,
All
thanks.
right, bye. Somebody coming to pick up quail.
Nice. T-Bag was saying, what would Father Fish do or be like if the girls were not here to help him? And I just said, oh, he did it before without us. You did
Yeah,
it
I
by
just
yourself
get
before.
lost more easily.
What'd you say?
I just get lost more easily.
Well, I get lost myself. I know we miss questions. That's for sure. Try to get them.
Well,
But
if
it's
you're
hard.
doing, Cassie, if you're doing, if you're doing coral, yeah, she's talking about cycling stuff. It's a matter of getting the bacteria, having the right bacteria. If you have a broad based bacteria, it's not the dirt so much. What I try to do with the saltwater tanks is get a big scoop of sand dirt from the Gulf or from the bay and use that as the substrate. That brings in a lot of live bacteria that just kind of automatically cycles the tank.
Okay, but Cosna, say hi to you for a minute, Father Fish.
Yeah, Cassie, gonna
Look
add
at her.
poured sand from the river beach. Um, what you want to do is get some live sand, Cass. You want to get. Oh, look at this. Uh, it's a Christmas pup.
Yeah. She wanted to say hi for a minute.
Nice.
Okay.
I dare say.
All right. I can't read and hold her. So good.
Anyway, you need live bacteria. The key is live bacteria. The key for all of it. And that's really what the dirt does. It brings in live bacteria. The bacteria does work its way up because it cultures all the way up into the water column or into the top of the substrate. The bacterial culture pretty quickly all the way through. Um, so that's kind of the key anyway.
Okay. James is asking a question at 9:42. Will plants transfer from a CO2 tank to a non-CO2 tank? Okay, when buying. So I think he's buying them out of a CO2 tank. Can he put them in a
Hey,
non-CO2 tank?
what do you say? I'm missing this.
James Handy is saying, Father Fish, will plants transfer from CO2 tank to non-CO2 tank? Okay, when buying. So
You're buying fish. You're buying plants out of a
yes.
CO2 tank.
Yeah.
That's weird. You mean the shop is running CO2 in their
Or
tank?
he's buying them from somebody, either a shop or from a person
Oh
that
yeah,
has them
maybe.
in a CO2
Yeah,
tank.
that's great. Yeah, they will. In point of
Okay.
fact, if it's a rooted plant and you're doing a deep substrate, the deep substrate has more CO2 in it than the water column is capable of holding. So they're not going to be starved for CO2 in a dirted tank.
It's an interesting point.
Yeah, I want to do Thomas just walked in. I want to do a video today. You stick your head in there.
Hi, Thomas.
Yeah, what do we
Thomas
got?
is he's just the eye. Just the
Yeah,
eye
I
of
saw that
Thomas.
right. There he is. What is the balanced tank?
Cool.
Yeah, we'll do a what is, and then I
We
want
need
to
to
do
know.
a series. How do you achieve a balanced tank? What is a dirted tank? How do you do a dirted tank?
All right.
Try to get back to basics. And the basic one is what is a balanced tank?
Yeah. What do
And
we? What kind of props do we need?
nothing. Well, I'm going to just talk through it.
All right.
We'll set up in front of a tank.
He's going to talk.
Finish filling That 200.
It needs more.
Yeah, it's 6 inches from the top.
I think once the pump turned on, it pulled a lot through too. But it really doesn't have a very big. Never
It's
mind.
6 inches from the top.
Oh, that's
Dude,
more.
take an inch on there, 50 gallons nearly, 20 gallons. Fill it from the wastewater
All right.
because that's RO.
Yeah.
So fill it from wastewater. That'll get some hardness in it.
Sweet.
And I'll be back there as soon as I'm done here.
So
If you want to
I
film,
think Lee is just trying to be funny.
you want to film in front of him?
I think so.
All right, we can do that.
Yeah.
We'll get it cleaned up.
What?
I think Lee is just trying to be funny, but he says, would it be okay if I went to the local golf course in the middle of the night and stole a bucket of sand, ? Would that help my aquariums, ?
Really
My opinion,
depends.
my opinion is no, because the fertilizers they use on those greens, that would be the worst place to get your sand. High five.
Get that girl. Give that girl a ribbon.
No,
Yeah,
don't
I would
take it
think-
off the side
yeah.
of the road either, where they plow with the salt and all
Yeah,
that. That makes
exactly right.
tempting. Don't take
Well,
that.
the other thing I was thinking of is that, while a lot of people use and really like bio balls, I think golf balls are not going to work nearly as well.
Probably not. Far. Maybe if you take the ones out of the pond, those would come with bacteria. You just have to get diving, but no, because they'd have stuff in them too. Master Black Santa, yes. Oh yes, can everybody put your wish for Santa in the chat? You know, Father Fish would be happy to grant your wish.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's
Tomorrow
what he's
is
here for.
hat day. Tomorrow is hat day.
Hat day.
Hat day tomorrow. Anyone who's wearing a hat is welcome to come up with us and show off your
It'll be fun.
hat. We'll have lots of hats tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Sharpie says they hear the soil under the greens. It's
Yeah.
really good.
Well, that's fertilizer.
I dare say, right? Cynthia's saying, Mary, I miss your face. She's
Tisha
on the
has a
road.
little statement.
Mary is on the road. She
Yes.
could do it. She
Tisha-
could do it.
Tisha's talking about her raspberry in the bowl, Father Fish, at 9:44.
Mary, click on the link and see if you can come up. I think
She can come up.
you can
Yeah.
do it on your phone.
She did the other day, I think, on her phone.
Did she? Yeah.
I think she did. Do you see Tisha at 9:44?
Talking about what?
Her raspberry that we told her to put in a bowl.
Oh no, did it die? What
I
happened?
don't think so.
Somebody
It's
said
still-
something about something that died.
She says I've added some salt for 2 days to my bowl with the raspberry. How long do I need to do this? I
Well, don't
tried
keep
to
adding
feed
it.
her today, but she doesn't want to eat.
That's okay. That's okay.
But are you adding salt each day, or just that you added salt and she's been in there for
Just
2
only
days?
add salt 2 days. That's all. Don't keep adding salt. You'll
Right. I was like, I
turn
felt
it
like she's
into the ocean.
adding salt.
The
Right. I
Dead
thought
Sea or something.
but I may have misunderstood how she wrote it. I thought she was adding salt each day. Yeah, which wouldn't be good.
Oh, well, we'll look forward to you coming up tomorrow, Cynthia. That'll be great fun.
Yes. Good morning, Amber.
Amber is here.
She's
Hello, Amber.
making eggnog.
Oh, I want some.
Yeah.
Really?
A very Christmassy holiday thing to do. Awesome.
Yes, isn't it?
And good morning, Holly. I'm missing saying hi to people, so I apologize.
Chevy is recommending aragonite or crushed coral as a buffer.
Did you see Cynthia at 9:46? I wanted to.
Oh, I don't see the fish in a bad
Oh,
state.
maybe she said something before that, a statement before that I missed it. She
Oh.
just said I wanted to add that.
Epsom,
when I added
yeah,
Epsom
let's
salts to mix
da-da-da-da.
Yeah, she must be referring to that. Yeah.
Here is Cynthia. There she is. Hi there.
There's Cynthia.
Hello.
Hello, Fish.
Hi, Cynthia.
Good
Good to see you, Cynthia.
to
Thank
see
you,
you.
Jason, for the super sticker.
Hmm?
Jason just sent us a super
Oh,
sticker.
thank you, Jason.
Cynthia, how are you doing?
I'm very, very fine, Fatherfish. I just want to greet you a Merry Christmas tomorrow, and I hope that you will enjoy your Christmas and stay safe there, and have a peace of heart, and just relax and don't get angry that much. I've seen your videos last time and you were a bit angry,
Oh
so
dear.
and
I
stressed
thought you
out.
were. Oh, did I get angry?
Yeah, you did. So don't do that. Relax, and just be happy, be merry, and love your fish more. And I hope, that your channel will grow bigger, that you would have more subscribers. I wish the best for you, Fatherfish, because I'm very grateful. You've helped me set up my aquarium tank. I've learned so much from you.
Well, thank you,
So,
Cynthia. You're very
yeah.
dear. You,
Yeah. Well, I gotta go now because I need to do so many things. But you know that I love you and I pray for you, Fatherfish.
thank you, Cynthia. We love you. Bless
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye
Bye bye,
bye.
Fatherfish.
Merry
Hi,
Christmas.
Cynthia.
Merry.
Well, that
Sweet,
was sweet.
sweet girl. Yes, indeed.
Yes, she is. She looked like she might have been at work.
Right. Oh, some big cities making tournier and eggnog. Oh my.
Oh,
Oh
yep.
my.
She's doing all the things.
Memoris house. Nice.
I'm reading a statement at 9:49 from Geek Boy. I wish Santa would move my 75-gallon quarantine tank into the living room, then move the empty 90 into the dining room. Yeah, we could all use a Santa like that.
Really, really. That's Santa's helpers do that stuff.
I'm not doing it. I need to move my own. There's so many projects that I'm not getting to. So,
Oh,
Jonathan, my pH is 7.6. Should I add oyster shell that I found in the ocean?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. Master boy.
What are we doing time on?
More of a statement there. Okay. Um,
Oh,
me
we're
too. I'm
hitting
looking,
we're
looking,
about
looking.
an hour. What?
I'm just looking through. It's hard sometimes to quickly see if something's a question or a statement. Or I'm trying. Holly says
Molly
Evan
Hills.
Williams. Yeah.
What did
And
she
you will.
say? Not Father Fish. What?
What? What are you reading?
Holly is saying not Father Fish with an with a scowling face. What is she?
Maybe saying that. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But
I,
Holly says she will be. Okay. Tisha says, Father Fish, what do I need to do if the reservoir fish doesn't improve?
what do you need to do if it doesn't improve? Well, I would just leave it. Leave it in the hospital tank if it doesn't improve. Leave it there until it improves or fails.
Yeah. Oh, Holly meant that Father Fish never gets mad.
Oh,
She was
oh,
sticking up for you, saying you don't get mad,
oh, there it is. Right.
cheerleading you. Father
I got
Fish.
mad when I was talking about Finding
Nemo.
Nemo. That's going back a ways. That's funny.
Well, you know. What can you
Righteous anger, Nicholas says.
Well, I was gonna say,
Righteous
how could we
anger.
discredit? Well, you just
Really.
put a lot of emphasis on some things.
Right.
You feel very strongly about it.
That's what it is. Ooh.
T-Bone says he got a new plant at 9:56. I got my.
Yes, I know he did. Yeah, we're looking forward to
Cool.
seeing his planted tank now that he's got the sand in and got his hardscape in.
Mm-hmm.
Next will be who's doing micro crabs? Master Black. Thai micro crabs. That's a very strange little animal. The Thai micro crabs like to climb out of the tank. It's really hard to keep those little suckers in your tank.
Yeah.
You find them on the floor and they're quick.
I would
They
say
like
they're skateboarding.
scurry.
Yeah.
They go choo, choo, choo.
Either they're gonna stand and fight you, right?
Uh,
You
yeah,
gotta drink some more coffee.
or get
You're
under
falling
something.
asleep.
I know.
Oh, Master Black said they heard that micro crabs don't like leaving the tank. I don't know. I
Well,
don't keep them. Good morning, New England Endler. And Joe.
I know that. I've had them a couple of times. I gave up on them because I couldn't keep them in the tanks. They kept
So,
climbing out.
maybe a difference of opinion in how what
But
people have
they
experienced by keeping
may
crabs.
not have liked my tank too. That's a distinct possibility.
Oh, and then they said the vampire crab will leave the water for sure.
Vampires never had a vampire leave the water.
You've never had a vampire.
Right. My
See, there
vampire
you go.
club.
So, all of our different experiences.
Amazing.
Good morning, Furloughs. I met Furloughs last night.
You did what?
Well,
Did you?
Furloughs came up on Catfish Terry, so I got to meet him last night. It's nice meeting him.
Right.
Yeah, you are tired. Did you stay up all night?
No, I slept a
Running
lot.
around on YouTube?
I
No?
slept until I couldn't sleep anymore.
Really?
Yeah, it was a little cold though.
Oh. Do you use an electric blanket?
No, I don't.
It might keep you warmer. Who knows?
Yeah.
Some people like them.
I have a second blanket I use when it gets
Well,
cold.
that works too. That works. Holly says, do the crabs like LRB says. Let them stay on the floor
Stay
a
on the
while
floor a
and
while.
think about it.
Think about
and
it,
be glad
right.
that they're back in the water.
Okay.
Maybe learn a lesson.
Really? Ain't that the truth?
Well, that's what he cracks it. That's what he says about the fish out of the water. You know, let them stay there till they stop flopping around, till they figure out it's better to be in the water.
Right. Yeah. Well, the problem is, of course, it's a lesson. That once they learn that lesson, they're incapable of ever learning another one because it involves their death.
Right. Oh, I had one betta one night that was just horrible. It jumped out 4 times in a row, and every time I turned around, it had managed to jump out again. Well, you can imagine how it eventually ended up. Yes.
Exactly. Right.
It's like, why won't you stay in? And I had changed the water. It was, I think every time I walked by, it thought it was going to eat. So it would
Yeah. Right.
launch itself. They can be bad jumpers. That is.
Vetroman thinks I need a B12 shot. I probably do.
You need a what? Oh, a B12 shot. Maybe you do. Or some yellow and iron.
And Lay's playing Muslim here.
Hey, I was low on iron and I didn't know it, and I was talking gibberish and doing I was just nuts. And on a scale of 100, I was a 3. Started taking iron, everything's great.
Maybe I'll do a B shot. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that might give you a boost. Then there'll be
47.
no living with him. Then you'll be running around like crazy. Good morning, Xanadu.
Right. Xanadu
Ooh,
show.
yes, Mary's reminding everybody to hit the like button for Father
Yep,
Fish.
48 were too short.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Holly does B12 sublingual every day.
Really?
Huh. Sublingual.
My dog is snoring again.
Huh.
I mean, it's loud. She's really sleeping.
You can stop the chat from moving by backing it up one link.
Oh. Who told you that?
Well, I just figured it out. It
I thought somebody put it in there. I'm like,
well,
because I'm scrolling up looking for stuff, and I was like, oh, yeah, who said that?
if you scroll up, it stops.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
Sharpie
New England Envoy has a question for you at 9:57.
Go ahead and read it.
It says, if I wanted to put a model like a Viking ship or battleship in the tank, what brand of paint/glue should I use? How would I know if it's fish safe? Well, super glue is fish safe.
Yeah, super glue is fish safe.
Yeah, I mean, I use super glue.
Well,
I don't know about the paint.
Yeah, enamel paint is going to dry hard. It's not like an oil base. You do not want to use an oil base or a water base.
So enamel.
So enamel, yeah.
Okay. I've never put something in that I've painted in the tank. That's interesting. But I've used plenty of super glue. And I know it smells horrible and you'd think it would kill your fish, but somehow it doesn't.
Yeah,
It just doesn't.
it does not mix with water.
Yeah. I think I generally get more super glue on me than on the object, but glue my fingers together pretty easily.
Hmm.
No matter how hard I try, I always have it on me. I'm just scrolling back to see if there's something. So you watch what's going on now, and I'm scrolling back. As far as it'll let me scroll back.
T-Bone got blue stricta,
Yeah.
whatever that is.
I don't know what it is. I was wondering if you knew what it was.
No.
Okay.
And two others they can't spell or pronounce.
I mean, I am very limited. I keep, like I said, like 5 or 6 different plants. I don't venture out too much. I have ones that grow well, and that's what I keep. And the hair algae, I do keep it in some tanks because I like it. The actual hair algae that's attaching. I think it's a beautiful shade of green. Do you see anything else for the fish?
Now, Master Black's talking about super glue.
Yeah,
This
that's what I use.
moss keeps getting ripped up by snails. That's got nothing to do with the super glue. That's got to do with the snails. You may want to take those snails out of there.
The snails are ripping up. Hello, Oddball Aquatics. The snails are ripping up the moss
The
balls. Is that
moss
what
that
you're saying?
he's gluing on whatever.
Oh, yeah. I agree. I don't think that's the glue itself.
South Pacific built his first tank,
My,
first dirt tank a year ago, and never goes in it. It's got platies, lots of
yeah.
them.
And Dreamweaver just has a little statement basically saying how great a dirted aquarium is. If you want to read that at 10:05.
Right. Yeah, I'm good doing that too as soon as we get out of here.
You
I
got to
got to
do
do a
what?
video, actually. I got to do a video.
Yeah.
Holly.
Yeah. So Dreamweaver says my wife set up a dirted tank in her office, and people are amazed at how good it looks and how little it takes to maintain.
Ugh.
And that is Father Fish's whole idea and mission is that the dirted tank maintains itself. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah, 1004 Dreamweaver. Tons of people that stay away from the hobby because they failed so many times at gravel, fake
Mm-hmm.
plants, and hang on the back filters. Yep.
Um, Jason says, would ash be a good additive to soil as it is a carbon source?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Ash is a perfect additive. In fact, there are vast tracts of wilderness, managed wilderness, that are burned annually in order to create ash.
Mm-hmm.
Ash is one of the primary and most effective sources of additive to gardens. Uh, Good gardeners will always uh, rake up their ash pile from burning weeds and the like, and spread it in their garden. It moves into the soil very quickly and is taken up by roots very quickly. It's um it's virtually instantly accessible.
They
Yeah,
burn the blueberry
perfect.
fields here in Maine every year.
Is that right?
Oh,
Yeah.
they go through. I mean, it used to be old school. You know, you'd start it and burn it, but they go through with tractors that have flames coming out the back, and the blueberry fields get burned every year in the fall
Huh. Right
because of
down
that
to the
reason. What
root.
the ash does. Yeah.
Right down to the root. Right.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Ultramagnetic. Did you ever, Father Fish? Did you ever test the kitty litter, red bag at Walmart as a
I've
sand
used
trap?
some. I haven't. I can't say I've really tested it. I've used some. Um, the only way to test it would be to put it in water. The only thing I would test it for would be to see if it melts, and I already know it doesn't. And I know it takes up nitrates. So beyond that, it's simply a matter of adding it to the substrate in order to help aerate the substrate, add some minerals, help to mineralize it, and denitrify it.
But you wouldn't. They were saying use it as a cap. You wouldn't use it as a cap. That would go below
Oh
your
no, I
sand.
would never use it as a
Yeah,
cat.
that would go below your sand.
Yeah,
And as we were discussing, don't do it in a layer. Mix it in because
yeah,
so
exactly.
you get a good mix and aeration, and the roots can get down through.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what you're trying.
Oddball Aquatics.
Yes, that is Haley from Oddball Aquatics. Do you know Haley?
Yeah, does
Yeah.
not have. I just gave him a wrench.
Okay. I was gonna say I think it might be her first time in here, but it's great to see her here.
You bet. Nice to see you, Oddball.
That doesn't mean maybe she hasn't lurked, but she's in the chat. That's awesome.
You bet.
Because we all know that we've all lurked in many streams. The cheap seats from me. I'm not sure what she's talking about there. Does clay turn nitrates back to ammonia or ammonium?
No, no, nothing does that. The nitrates have to go through a full cycle. They have to be consumed by plants, and then the plants break down, and the
Yes.
ammonia is that caused by bacteria?
I think it's a waste product,
It's
isn't
a
it?
waste product, yeah, but the waste is
It's
broken down by
yeah.
bacteria. So technically, ammonia is caused by
Yeah,
bacteria.
because it'd be trapped in like the urea and the feces compounds. It wouldn't just be latent. So
Right,
it's true. Yeah,
right,
it is produced
yeah,
by bacteria.
yeah. It's caused by the breakdown of food, of nutrition.
It's caused by the breakdown of a lot of things, really.
Right,
Yeah, even
right,
decaying matter.
yeah. So nitrate does not convert to ammonia until it's processed as nutrition, and then that nutritional product, as as nutrients are taken out of it, creates waste, and the waste, excuse me, is attacked by bacteria that break it down. And one of the first components is ammonia. Ammonia is then attacked by other bacteria that converts it to nitrite, and a third bacteria will convert the nitrite to nitrate. So the cycle, it does cycle, but it goes through an intermediary stage between nitrate and ammonia.
Aquarium Cop's making a good point that you need to make sure you use unscented and non-clumping litter, just
Oh
straight
yeah, right, absolutely.
clay litter. The cheap stuff.
Yeah,
It's
or
usually
you can buy the red bag from Walmart. Does not clump,
yeah.
and it is natural, and it is baked at a higher temperature, so it will remain intact.
Mm-hmm. And not break down. But yes, you're right, Aquarium Cop. Rinse it out. It is dusty. And add your fertilizers to your dirt.
Ew.
But I wouldn't use it. I mean, personally, I wouldn't use it straight. I would mix it with dirt. I wouldn't just do a clay layer.
Right.
Yeah, you are really tired today. Maybe that B12 would be a good idea.
Yeah, I really am. Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you're tired.
And that'll
And that's
feel.
okay. That's okay. We're just
Yeah.
concerned, and that might help.
There. It may be. I don't know.
Well, did they test your iron level in general? How often?
I'm not sure. I'll get some iron. I'll do that, and some
Yeah.
B12. All right. Well, let's call it a day, shall we?
Yeah, because then you can.
I gotta
regroup.
get a video made.
Yeah.
James, a lot of talk lately. Plants consume ammonia more so than nitrates. Not more so, but they do. They do consume ammonia. Plants can take ammonia up directly.
Yeah. Um, Alex is saying that you could soak that clay in fertilizer
Oh,
before you
right,
add it to your tank.
right.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, everybody's got some good ideas and just ways that they like to do it. So that's cool. And then, yep, you're getting more. Try taking B12. Okay, now my chat's frozen up.
Red meat, Tisha says.
Well, yeah, have a good
Yeah,
steak.
I have not done that for a while. I need to eat some steak. I've got some really good steak.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in the freezer. Need to get some out and do it. Apple
Yeah.
cider vinegar. I have been doing an apple cider vinegar tablet every day.
What's that for?
I have no idea, and I don't even know how I got it. Somehow they wound up with it. I figure, well, can't hurt.
Yeah, I'm just like, what's that? I mean, I think, you know, fungus comes to mind, but I'm like, that's a weird thing. Like, why would you
Okay,
be
Holly, I'm going to
taking
take you
in
up on your B12 sublingual. I'll do
sweet?
that today.
Yeah, take some
I'll eat
B12
a
and have
steak
a good
too.
steak. Get a
Absolutely, you
good
got
steak.
it. That'll be my day. Perfect.
It would be a good day.
Yeah. All right, guys. Love you all. Let's see if we can
Oh,
get some music up.
Alex says take a shot of whiskey.
That'll work. Yeah, that'll put me right to sleep, won't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Let's
that won't
see.
wake him up. Oh,
Oh,
beef liver. Yes. Oh God, the texture of liver just freaks me out. Ugh. I feel like I'm eating sand. Maybe we should put that in our dirty tanks.
beef liver.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I think there's nothing that smells any better in the
You
world
know,
than putting
Mary
onions
and
and
Joey.
cooking on a stove, but ugh, can't eat it.
Really? All right, guys. Here we go.
Oh, they said the vinegar helps your body absorb
You know,
B12. That's what
Mary
they
and
said.
Joey and Cassie and Roxy, Lee, T-Bone, Shelby, and Sharpies. But do you recall the most important fish nerd of all? Father Fish, the shoal leader, has a very white fluffy beard. And if you ever need him, don't show him any fear. All you gotta do is ask questions. He will always sort you out. Don't forget your plants and your dirt. That will make your tank last and last. Then one cloudy tank appeared, and Father Fish came to say, if you do it this way, it will change your day. Oh, how the shoal really loves him, and how he can help us learn. With Father Fish to guide us, we will always make them tanks flow.
Very nice. Thank you, Morgan.
Yes, that I like that song. Now we're talking about liver. Merry Fishmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. See you.
Okay, so tomorrow's
Hat
hat
day.
day. We all
Right.
gotta bring
Hat
up
day
tomorrow for
tomorrow.
hat
We're all
day.
gonna wear hats tomorrow, and if you got a hat, you come on out and
Yeah,
show off
it'll
your
be a
hat.
little party. How many people
We'll
can
say
you bring up?
10.
Oh boy, it's
Really,
gonna get crazy.
it'll be fun. See you all in the
It will be
morning.
fun. All right, bye
See you,
everyone.
everybody.